Steph.
I'm Michael.
And this is Dan. He's the box today. And we are going to play Moonrakers.
It's almost Dan Rakers right now.
Oh.
BGG Tool himself appearing on stream.
This is from a new game-ish. I mean, it came out last year from Ivy Games.
Yep.
And they helped fund my Kickstarter last year. So I'm very excited and happy that Dan's here so we can actually show this because it really plays best with 3 players.
Yep.
And
or possibly more.
Or more. Yeah, you can play, I think, up to 5.
It goes up to 5.
Yeah, because there are... each of the ship minis is unique. So... There's the yellow and green, which obviously looks gray, but if I put it in my hand, you can at least see the shape of it.
That's true.
It's got a weird little firefly bug shape. Not like the firefly ship on the series, but it looks like a little...
Can we dispose of the giant box now?
And then the 3 ships down here, which I will grab.
Let's take a look at the board. Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, so it plays 5.
This was a Kickstarter.
You wish it had red, so it's automatically
I always
flawed.
wish for red.
Yeah.
But, and the insert is actually useful.
We got it. We fit it all on the table somehow.
It's more or less all on the table.
Some of the board stuff goes off the edge, but this like holding spots for credits and stuff. Yeah. Now, we have a special Kickstarter edition, right?
Yeah, look at these metal coins.
I mean, these are...
Oh, so cool.
Hefty metal coins. Oh, and that's not all.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Metal coins are nice.
They're not light. You know how some of them are light metal? These are good.
They're not light. You can easily read the denomination, which is something, although it's not on both sides.
These are heavy. It is, actually. Look at that. Not only is it a 3, it's 3 dots.
Oh, 3 dots. All right, fair enough.
And it's bigger.
They're good coins.
For people who can't read Standard Galactic. Yeah, exactly.
No.
Exactly, R2. My droid friend over here. So,
all right.
In a awesome, wonderful change of pace, Dan, who loves reading rules, is going to explain the game.
Well, Michael and I played about 2 months ago. So
we have played
Dan read the rules today.
Steph told me to read the rules earlier, and so I did.
Well, no, I said, do you want to read the rules? He's like, yeah.
That's not how it happens.
Well, yeah, it is, because
it's really not.
You prefer to read the rules, is what you told me.
Okay, what happened this morning is that you told me to read the rules.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Right, just so we're clear.
Steph, don't lie when it says.
I'm going back to the time when we played Warehouse, and I'm like, you could watch the video. It's 11 minutes to learn how to play, and then you're like, I prefer to read the rules. Let me read the rules.
So
yes, I agree that did happen.
So the same thing here.
She's doing judicial review and going back several cases ago.
This was like 2 days ago.
To the Warehouse case.
All right.
Okay.
Can we get on with it?
Let's play the game.
Let's play this game.
So, Moonrakers is a deck building game where we are all commanding ships to go on missions to get prestige.
Yeah.
When we get enough prestige, we win the game. There is an elaborate-ish backstory in the associated comic book, which has no bearing whatsoever on the game.
Where's that comic book?
I have no idea.
I think Steph
It's on the floor.
There's an elaborate backstory which has no bearing on anything that actually happens in the game, so let's skip it. I didn't read it anyway. I just skimmed through it. It was very dramatic. We all got exiled by a fascistic government or something like that. But again, you can't tell.
Can't tell.
All right, so
you really can't tell.
All right, so we all have basically
You're gonna
the
mess
same
this
set.
up, Steph.
It's fine.
As is traditional in deck building games, we all have the same set of 10 cards, and we drew 5 of them for an opening hand. Stop me if you've heard this before.
Correct. We have 3 reactor cards, which gives you actions. We have... You guys are going to know my starting hand. We have 2...
Nobody's paying any attention.
2 thruster cards that give you +2 cards. We each have 2 shield cards, which blocks a damage. Notice that is green. It's sort of... You can sort of see it. We have 2 damage, which makes 1 damage each. And each of us has a miss. System error. So...
It does nothing. Wow. It clogs your hand.
It clogs your hand.
Yes. And, of course, it will require some better cards during the game to do better stuff within the traditional fashion. We also start with 2 credits, which are the coins Michael just showed you, which we use to buy ship upgrades. If you see the board, there's 4 spots to put pieces of ships, which give you bonuses. And we can also hire crew, which are extra cards for the deck. The ship upgrades will also give you some cards for the deck. They'll give you like better versions of these cards or more of them. The crew give you unique ability type things.
Crew.
All right. The
ship upgrades.
So we each have 2 objective cards. These little cards. They give you 1 point each. So much more stuff is obtained by fulfilling contracts. This is the heart of the game. We have contract cards. Here's an example contract card. In the upper right, you can see the points you get for fulfilling it, the money you get for fulfilling it, and bonus cards you get to draw for
4 credits. 1 bonus card.
Right. At the bottom, you see what you need to play, and also the hazard dice you need to roll. The little red things are hazard dice, which can do bad things.
The hazard
dice. Lots of bad things.
Have 2 blank sides. 2 sides with 1 and 2 sides with 2. Evenly weighted.
Yep.
So you will have to roll 2 hazard dice when you handle this particular thing.
Yeah. So that's the heart of the game. So on your turn, you have 2 options. I'm going to describe option 2 first because it's simpler.
Yes.
Option 2 is if I don't want to go out and try to do a contract, I stay at the base. I get 1 credit from the bank. I draw 2 objectives and keep 1. So you can get more objectives that way. And you can optionally discard a contract from the display of 8 contracts and replace it as your action. So at the end of your turn, you always, no matter which option you choose, you get to buy ship parts and crew. And you then discard all remaining cards in your hand, which in this case would be all the cards in your hand if you stayed at the base, because you don't get to play any of them, and draw 5 new cards. You don't get to keep any cards in your hand from turn to turn.
Sad.
Okay? So
okay,
that's your simple option, stay at the base. The more exciting option is to fulfill a contract. So you select a contract to try to fulfill. Then you can invite the other players to help you as allies.
Help me as an ally.
Okay, some of these contracts have very high numbers on them. It's very hard to fulfill those.
What will you give me if I help you?
You'll find out. You negotiate based on the rewards. You can't give up stuff you already got. You're negotiating the rewards from the contract. How do you're going to split the stuff that you get from there?
I have altered the deal.
You're not allowed to do that.
True.
Yeah. So you negotiate how you're going to split up the rewards if somebody helps you. Note, by the way, it is legal for somebody to say that they're going to help you and then not play very well to help. But yeah. So what happens is you're gonna pick that. You're gonna invite allies. If you can't get
with helping out, Dan could say, "Hey, I will roll 2 of those both of the hazard dice," but that means he's going to accept all the damage. If he only takes 1, I have to deal with the damage I roll here. He deals with the damage he rolls there. I believe that is correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting twist.
Negotiation.
That's part of the negotiation, is that he will handle, and that part can't be altered. If he says he's taking 2 of the dice, he's taking those 2 dice.
Right, yeah. And you can't reveal any cards from your hand before we get to the hazard dice round. Once you've rolled the hazard dice, then we're sort of locked in to that. And again, you can't use anything you already own, only new stuff you're getting from the contract. So if you can't agree you can pick a different contract, but you can only do that twice. If you go to a third contract, you're doing it by yourself. Okay, you can't negotiate on a third contract. So you could decide to stay at base at that point instead. So if you actually do this, you're going to play your hand. You get 1 action to start. So this is where the reactors are useful.
Just like most deck builders, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's rather, it's pretty typical. Reactors get you 2 extra actions, so you hopefully will have some reactors. You try to play out the cards. Your allies get to play their cards as if it were their turn. However, any benefits from cards only affect you or them, whoever's playing it. They don't affect other players. Okay, unless the card has special ability that says it helps allies, it can't help allies. So if you
all allies get to draw a card, etc.
Yeah, if you so you attempt the contract. If you collectively manage to fulfill it. By the way, you may play more cards after it's fulfilled. For example, to play shields. Shields cover those hazard symbols. Okay, Each one of those is going to damage you. Once you finish playing active cards, if you...
Otherwise, shields don't have much of anything to deal with anything.
Well, unless there's a contract that somehow requires it, there probably aren't. But I haven't looked through
There are rescue contracts, and I don't think any of those are.
Yeah, so
because,
maybe.
Now, we've got these covered up because we don't have a lot of table space, but the blue cards have it starts blue here. Red cards are the bounty types, and it has red as the primary. So whatever the primary is going to be the color of
the first box.
The first box there.
Yeah. Anyway, so if we succeed, then you must honor negotiated terms. We get the stuff. Bonus cards are either ship upgrades or crew. They come from the top of the deck. You can't take the face-up ones. Okay, if you're getting bonus cards. Money is money. Prestige is on the prestige tracker over here. If we fail, there's no negative consequence other than you played a bunch of cards and you didn't get anything for it. Hazards that aren't blocked by shields lower your prestige. You can't drop below 0, which is probably good. Everybody
I'll let you take risks early. I like that.
Yeah, everybody who is involved in the contract discards all remaining cards, and all allies draw 5 cards right now.
Right.
So they'll have a hand for their turn.
One question: if you gain 2 points from a contract and you're going to take 2 damage, you basically the damage you take comes off of the
points.
The one what you are going to get from the contract, correct?
I mean, it could be clear. It implies that you get the contract stuff and then get the damage from the hazard.
Okay,
but it doesn't.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it is not as clear as it could be.
But I mean, yeah, if you get 3 from this, but you've taken 3 damage, it's effectively you got nothing.
Yeah, it obviously makes a difference which order you do those in. It lists them in the order of get the stuff and then
roll the dice.
And, no, the dice were already rolled because you have to be able to defend against them. But then you take the effects of the dice at the end. It certainly implies that very strongly. Then you go to the buying phase. You always have a buying phase at the end. You can buy any stuff that you want. You can buy multiple things. They're replaced immediately, so you could potentially buy the new things. Note, you can spend a credit things you can spend a credit for. You can spend a credit to discard and replace a contract. You can spend a credit to discard and replace a ship part or crew. Once per turn for each of those things.
Where does it tell me this on my plate?
Backside.
It says it on the
miscellaneous.text.
Yes. Ship parts go in these slots. Most ship parts add action cards to your deck. They go in your discard pile.
Anything you
get starts with a ship head. Yeah, ship parts have special abilities.
And here's the catch. You have literally 4 spots on your ship.
You can buy a 5th one, then you throw an old one away. You do keep the cards in your deck from that, though. But they all have special abilities which don't require actions. Crew have special abilities, but those are generally going to require actions, I think. I haven't actually looked at them. Ship parts have brands associated with them, which is important for some of the objectives. Like you might need to buy a whole bunch of the blue brand, whatever it's called.
Here's a one from the Corellias, and so Corellians have good parts.
Yeah.
So
crew.
Here's your correct parts.
Yeah. Note that crew, although the crew come in different colors, they all count. The purple things on the contract cards are crew. And so any crew counts 1 towards the purple requirement on things. They also do other things, but the purple things
and you will play them from your hand just like you play normal cards.
Exactly. They all have special abilities. They're used when played towards a contract. Otherwise, they're just like any other cards. So once you're done with the buying phase, you discard anything left in your hand. You draw 5 cards. Boom. So the game ends when somebody has 10 prestige at the end of any player's turn. Because you can get prestige on somebody else's turn, obviously.
Not the middle of the turn, the end of any player's turn, yeah.
Yes. So, tiebreaker, since that was a point of contention last game. If 2 players reach 10 prestige on the same turn, the tie is broken by the player with the highest net worth, which is you have to value your ship parts, crew members, and your credits.
Wow. Yeah, you can't sell back ship parts.
No.
You trash them.
Yes. All right. Yes. I think that covers it. Unless there are any questions. So
if I put this ship part on and get one of these thrusters, I will, and and I trash that ship part, I don't lose the thruster.
You don't lose the cards. You never take cards out of your
deck.
deck.
Now you don't have that special ability requirement for thruster is one less. Yeah. You do actually get the cards, though.
So, yeah, unless there's a crew ability that does it, by the way, there is no way to get cards out of your deck. There probably are crew that do that.
There's probably crew, yeah.
Yeah, there may be a crew that lets you...
it's probably not a super common ability.
Right.
So I'm gonna pick these up and look them because I can't read any of them from across the table and I want to know what they do.
You go right ahead.
And if you want, I'll read them out loud.
Yes, please.
Who is first? Do we know?
No.
Alexa, roll a D3. 3. That would be me.
So this adds an orange card, a damage card to your deck, and as one action. So the rules claim that these weren't played as actions.
Is it a damage or double damage?
It just says 1, so...
Yeah, because some of them have...
Damage 1.
Except there's 2 notches on it. Look at the little... it's really small.
2. It's a 2 damage card.
All right, fair enough.
You see the...
Yes, okay, you're right.
Just making sure... and there's also 3.
The rules didn't actually cover that, so it's good that you noticed that.
Yes.
Okay. So, despite the fact that the rules said that these weren't actions, this one is an action. As an action, you can play a damage 1 and a damage 2 together to play a deal 5 damage.
Oh.
So that's nice.
Well, it's normally play 1 card for 1 action. This is play 2 cards for 1 action.
That's fair.
Yes.
This gives you a single thruster. I'm pretty sure that is a standard thruster.
Yes. I don't think that those have... I don't think there are double thrusters.
No, it's only the damage.
But you don't start with thrusters, so...
Yeah, you do. You start with 2 of them.
Oh, you do? And what do the thrusters do again?
Plus 2
cards.
Thank you. The requirement for thruster is 1 less. I don't know what that means.
So
this goes down to
every contract that needs...
I see.
Yep.
Very good. This one gives you a shield. Play your first shield without using an action. That's helpful. This one gives you a 2 reactors, I guess, because it says 2.
Okay. No, it gives you 2 reactor cards, but it's not a double reactor.
No,
yes.
2 reactor
2 reactor cards, yes.
Yeah,
You're right.
Play your first damage card without using an action. That's good. This gives you a miss and a triple damage card.
Oh,
well, triple damage
now
is
the
good.
Miss is bad, but the
triple damage is good.
The triple damage is
and
fantastic.
Requirement for damage is 1 less.
Okay.
And this one gives you a thruster, and you can discard 2 of the same card as an action to play as a shield, thruster, reactor, or damage 1. So two of the same can be a wild, effectively.
Boop. All right, time
Note
to talk about
these are all expensive. None of these can be afforded with the $2 you start with, although if you stay at base, there's a bunch of them that cost 3.
4, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 5 for the big weapon.
Well, if you stay at base, you pick up 1 credit, so
Correct.
you can afford a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Crew. This guy costs $2.
$2.
When you play him, you look at the next 3 cards in your draw pile, play 1 without an action, discard others, plus 1 action. He replaces his action.
I want my $2.
This guy costs 2 as well. Retrieve a crew member from your played or discarded cards, and you get your action back. And this guy costs 3.
That's B3AR.
Zardon, the Enforcer.
Zardon.
He plays all your damage in your hand without using an action. And
wow.
He replaces himself. It's
possible his action.
It's possible that all the crew replace their own action, but who knows?
There could be one that's like super powerful that does not replace his action.
So these all seem good.
Yes.
I would argue they're all good. I would make that argument.
Yes.
All right, who did we decide was the start player?
I am the start player. Oh, before we start, when playing 2 players, clearly there are not a lot of other players to help. And every time that, if it's just me and Steph, I've got to give her enough of a benefit to actually help out. So it doesn't work that well.
There's also a dummy thing.
Well, thanks for that.
Okay,
I'm explaining all of this.
Okay.
To alleviate the problem of having only one helper who is also your only opponent, you have the dummy player that will roll up a random deck worth of stuff. And if you don't use the stuff, then things can sit in the hand for a while until someone uses it and certain things roll off. And it just seems a little clunky. So I am super interested to see whether this is better with 3 players, and I strongly suspect it will be. So
it sounds like it will be, but I have not played it yet, so what do I know?
So I do have a few things in my hand. I don't have.
Are you going to try to fulfill a contract, or do you want to stay at the base?
I don't think I have nearly enough to.
That was what I was thinking.
To do it. So I think I am probably going to just stay back at the base, and that gives me my 3rd credit.
Well, draw 2 objectives and keep one.
Draw 2 objectives and keep one. That's first, right?
No, get a credit.
Get a credit.
Not that it matters, because...
Just want to make sure I do this in the right order. Take an objective.
2.
2 objectives, keep one.
The other one goes in the bottom of the deck.
How about that?
What are my objectives again?
I can, let me show mine. Y'all don't look at the screen for a second. I've got a couple of them. You guys can probably read that.
They don't make the text in this game as easy to read as they could. The graphic design is nice, but it's a little hard to read, in my opinion.
It's a little
I'm old and I have old eyes. So, you know.
It's true. I know things.
You do know things. A few things.
She knows things that are bad about me. Yes.
All right. I've done that. Now I can buy stuff.
Card?
It is likely. I would like to do something.
4 and 3. Well, the purple ones are just not happening until
really
we get
hard.
people.
That's correct. You can ignore all. Remember, you can pay a credit to toss 1 contract and replace it. Although,
look at the next 3 cards. Play 1 without an action. Discard others. He does make things versatile, but I think I am just going to make my. I can't afford that one. Boo.
Boo. Shame.
Shame. Oh my goodness. I've got 3 of those in there already. I do need some of those. Play your first shield without using an action. Discard 2 of the same. Oh, that's the wild. I have a. Okay, I can actually do that. Give me the replicator, and give me a thruster.
What does that do for you again?
Discard 2 of the same card as an action and play as a
replace that card.
Really wild
with a card that gives you 2 thrusters, and once it costs 6. Once per contract, you can discard up to 3 cards and draw an equal number. That's a little spendy, but it does lets you burn through your deck faster, which is nice. And so you discarded all your cards.
I just started all my cards. I got my discard pile here. I have 5 new ones. We start out with 10, so we're good to go.
Kind of knows what those are, yeah.
And look, I had a miss right there, so I couldn't do a whole lot right there.
What is this symbol again?
One is credits.
One prestige, 2 credits, 1 card, which is one at the top of the deck of either of those.
The top of the deck.
You have to top deck it, yes.
All right. Does anybody want to help me do that card?
Which one? This one?
And what's in it for me? / what's in it for you?
Well, it's your contract, but I can help.
I don't have any thrusters in hand, so all I can do is contribute as the damage.
So no.
That wouldn't be the best one for me to help you with.
I can help with some, but I certainly can't help you with all of it.
Do you have a thruster?
Yes.
So what do you want for it? To help by playing that thruster.
$1 million.
$1 million. I don't know. Give me the card. I'll take a blind card.
So you'll take on 2 dice then, because the card is pretty valuable at this point.
I could.
I didn't hear him say that.
Well, I'm just saying the card is the most valuable thing on that card as a reward.
She's not wrong.
It is true. What do you offer me?
I'll give you the point and the coin and a coin.
You give me the point and a coin.
I get the card and
3 credits
and a coin. No, it's one credit.
It's 2. It's 1 credit.
Well, it's
2 credits. You're
I
right. Sorry.
promised him one.
You get the card and a coin. And who's rolling which hazard dice?
I will roll them both, but I'm at 0, so it doesn't matter.
It's not gonna matter.
Yeah, sure. That sounds almost fair.
Yeah.
As your attorney, I advise you to accept this offer.
Right. Fine. All right, so I will play 2 actions. I get a thruster.
You are now out of actions.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see.
You might need some actions.
Do the reactor.
All right, so you've used 3 actions. You start with 1 action. You've gotten 4 more, and you've used 3, so you have 2.
Right, I have 2 left.
So you use 3? Yeah.
I get 2.
You have 1 action left.
And I got damage.
All right, so it needs 1 yellow and 1 more thrusters.
1 yellow is all you need to play.
1 yellow is all I need to play?
Yes.
Sabotager.
That's so hard.
What was that?
Saboteur. Fail a contract as an ally.
Okay.
No.
That gives me a point.
Okay, go.
Would you like help removing that knife from your back?
No.
Would you like to buy?
Turn.
Would you like to buy anything?
I can't. So.
You can buy things with $2.
They're all 3.
The crew are 2. Several of the crew are 2.
I don't want crew.
Okay,
so.
fine. All right.
Sorry, Steph.
No, you're not.
No, he's not. All right.
Sorry. Now, I don't discard these. I keep these, right?
No, you discard your whole hand and draw 5 new hands.
Even as an ally.
You're an ally. Yes, you discard your whole hand, discard and draw 5.
That's what I was wondering.
Well, now I'm telling you.
Now you're telling me.
I
just drew that too.
I done told him. I'm never going to fulfill an objective, which is awesome. All right.
It takes a bit.
Yes, I dare say.
Oh, put me at 1, by the way. Steph could do it. Or
What?
not.
You didn't fulfill the contract.
I did that.
Oh, you filled
That's
the
1
objective.
point.
You're fine.
I am fine.
He's fine.
I'm fine.
He's totally fine. Do I actually want any of these stupid things?
Stupid.
Oh, that costs 4, huh? That's a little bit much. It's a bit spendy.
Spendy.
It's a bit spendy. None of these things occurred as 1 crew. 2 crew is the minimum. So getting 1 crew is, I mean, it's fine and all, but man, I wish I could honestly wish I could just buy blinds. Ridiculous as that sounds.
Can you? Yeah, you can't. Obviously, yeah, you can't buy a blind, but you do draw a blind. So yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
So does that not go away?
Don't think so.
I'll look while you.
I may have missed a sentence someplace in there. That's entirely possible. All right. I will, against my better judgment and the advice of counsel, I'll buy this Ventus Twin Jets E4 for 3 credits. It gives me a thruster, and the thruster requirements are 1 less. And that goes in my discard pile. Then all the rest of my cards go in my discard pile. Then I draw my other 5 cards, and I am done. So, very, very done. Was I supposed to start with this card?
The contract card is discarded to a pile, and a new contract is drawn.
I don't think I was supposed to start with this card. Double damage? Were we supposed to start with double damage?
No, did you not get a double damage? If you didn't, then double check your damage. But I only have a single damage, so something must have happened there. Glitch in the matrix.
I'm special.
Did you get the single damage to replace it?
Yes. Thank you.
I mean, you might want damage someday.
It's your turn.
And this refreshes. Ta-da.
Yes, sorry. New card costs
I like it.
5.
Wow.
Gain an action for each hazard you block with a shield. And it gives you a shield card. That's nice. It's real nice. Very special.
Wow, that's really good.
One could argue that
for someone who, yeah.
One could argue that.
I don't think I can possibly do any of these things.
Well, that's a shame.
Yes, it's
It's a gosh
I
darn
hear
shame.
you. I hear you crying for me.
So sad.
I do
sad.
have more things in there. I could try it 2 actions, 1 action. I would still need to draw another reactor and a couple more thrusters. If I fail it, I could end up failing my 1 point I've gotten from my contract.
That's absolutely a thing you could do.
So I think I am going to.
Did we decide? We said we don't discard the contract that was failed, right?
No, we. That was the contract that was failed. Yeah, we decided we do.
We did?
Discard. Yes.
You sure?
Regardless of, there's a section that says regardless of success or failure.
Okay.
Draw a new contract. Blah blah blah. So it's really hard.
Yes. So
this is the one that got discarded was the only one I could have possibly had the chance of doing.
Well, this is really all your fault because you sabotaged that contract.
I was the worst.
No.
So
Agreed.
I'm gonna have to discard these and just take a credit. What else can I do? I draw 2 of these, keep 1.
Yes.
And
Correct.
that will basically be it for me.
I dare say.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
If you propose something, I won't sabotage you.
No.
I won't sabotage you anymore because I don't have that.
I'm gonna take a coin and get a contract.
Objective, but yes.
Whatever. I guess I will spend my $3 on one of these machines.
Seems good.
What does that do for you?
Play my first damage card without using an action.
Nice.
What's that do?
Allies receive +1 card at the start of a contract.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really good.
Yeah. All right, so I could stay at base. I get $1 and basically do nothing except get another objective I won't be able to fulfill. Or I could try to propose one of these things, but I'm not convinced either of you is going to be enough help to do it. I'm not convinced.
Which one did you want to try?
If I try one, it's going to be this one, and I'm going to ask Steph, who just got a bunch of extra blue cards, to do it, not you.
Though
how
I could help. I'll just throw that out there just in case she can't.
How could you help? You don't have that much.
I don't have all of it, no, but I do have 3 thruster cards and 3
My
whatever
requirement for
that
thrusters is 1 less. I'm less concerned about the thruster part.
I do have. Let's see how many I have in my discard pile. I have 1 in my discard pile, and
that doesn't help much.
I have 2 more total, either in my hand or this card right here.
Yeah.
I'm throwing this out there as a possibility.
All right, well, Steph, if you wanted to help me do that, I would say we each take $2. And how would you want to split the prestige and hazard dice? I'll listen to your proposal.
I'm not sure. I'll take $3 and 1 point and 1 hazard. You get 2 points, 1 hazard, and $1.
Fine.
Okay.
Done.
Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Don't know if it matters. I'll go first. It's fine. So, 1 action. 2 actions. 1 action. Two actions. 1 action.
You can go ahead and play yours, Steph, unless you're waiting to see how many you need.
You might want to see, yeah. I said I had 1 action left, right?
Yes.
So
2 actions, 1
done.
action.
Shield.
All right, so we
need
need 1 blue, 2 blue, and 1 yellow.
2 blue and a yellow, and draw 2.
Yeah, because you could still play shields.
Did you guys
The
roll dice
damage
already?
doesn't do anything?
You should technically
You each roll a die.
Yeah, but you have to play the shields to block it, so it's good to know how much you have to deal with.
But I would have played it anyway because it's going to go away.
It's going to go away, yeah. So Steph has 2 actions left. Is that correct?
Yeah. All right. I believe we have made that.
Looks like you have made all of it.
All right.
Damage wouldn't help at all anyway.
No, it doesn't help at all.
No, not on this one.
All right. So what was the deal? I forgot already.
I get $3.
I've altered the deal.
1 point. I get $1. I mean, $3. He gets 1.
Yeah.
He gets 2 points.
Thank you. All right, we succeeded. This contract goes away, I guess.
Yes.
Bottom of the deck or over discard pile.
Discard pile.
New contract.
Looks like
crap.
Looks like crap.
Well, it's big.
That's crap, right there.
All right. I am not buying anything with my $1. I am done. So very done.
Hello, Senor Dunn. When can we trash a contract out of the row?
On your turn, you can trash a contract for $1 once. You can also, yeah, right. Credits are very scarce.
Credits are super.
Well, unless you defeat this thing, gets you $8.
Well, sure. At some point, you might ramp up to having money, but not yet.
$1. 2 cards. Keep 1.
If you're rich, that's great for you.
That would be nice at some point.
That was a lousy draw. I don't care for that. Do not like.
I don't like either of these contracts.
Sounds bad, man.
Sounds bad, man. I am going to... Oh, does this go to a discard pile? Or I don't think I keep it because...
No, I don't think so.
You can just keep it displayed, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but at some point, I mean, if I'm supposed to put it on the bottom...
All right, I don't remember, so you can check it. Yeah. But I don't think you're supposed to put it on the bottom.
Completing the contract. Fulfilling objective cards. Private contract can claim at any time during any player's turn when its conditions are met. You must reveal and score it on the same turn that they meet the criteria. They have to complete it again.
Yeah, you got to remember to do it. That's a silly rule, kind of, but that is the rule.
I guess we're going to just keep it for now because it doesn't. Yeah, sure. It says reveal, so there might be something that scores off of those, but I doubt it. It's unclear.
Yeah, I think you would just keep it there, but I could be wrong.
Does anybody have a lot of damage in their hand that they might want to play?
Nope.
Anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
Not at all.
No.
Not even a little bit.
Looks like I'm just going to take that 1 credit that I have on my sheet. And maybe buy a crew.
Pardon me.
Look at the next 3 cards. Play 1 without an action. Discard others. It seems really good to know what's coming. And discard everything else. This new person, Metaxas, use the special ability of any one face-up crew card in the armory. Could be good, could be useless.
Yep. How now?
Brown cow.
I'll take $1, get objectives. Wow.
She sounds really excited about those.
Alright, I'll try for that one, I guess.
Okay.
And I will spend my $4 on this.
Something expensive.
Okay.
Gets me a 2-bullet.
Yes, and we replace it with a card that gives you a thruster, and you get +2 cards when you play your first damage. It costs 5 credits. All right. I'm going to get a credit. I'm going to look at objectives. Maybe one of them will be friends with me.
No.
Yeah, you're correct about that, but I'll keep that one. And then is there anything costing 2 that I might actually want to have on my ship? This costs 2.
That costs 2.
I don't want to have it on my ship, though. So there's that. These guys cost 2, if I think. Let me look at... No, one of them costs 3. Away with you.
Wow.
Retrieve a crew member. Well, it makes no sense to buy this as your
If you
first
don't have
crew
it,
member. Yeah. As your second crew member, maybe sure, but your first one, no. So I will be Le Screwed and Le Done. Mostly Le Screwed.
Mostly Le Screwed.
This ramps up a little slower than I would prefer.
Agree. Well, we might have just had a really bad mix of cards pop out, but
yeah, I think there's supposed to be starting ones that we're supposed to do.
Did you read that?
I did not mention that in the setup.
All right, well,
maybe.
there's that.
I feel like we did that last time though.
You're gonna have to look.
Maybe I missed something, in which case I apologize and will take my lashes.
And then we'll start over.
No.
Or we'll fish out 6-8 good contracts.
Hang on. Contracts.
Or setup.
I'm looking at the setup.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find where it mentioned it. Shuffle all the contract cards. Yeah, okay. During setup, remove contracts with 3 or 4 hazard dice. Sorry, I missed that. So we should have removed some of those.
All of them.
No, some of them have. Many of them have 2.
It's all. It's 5 of them currently.
All right, so remove them and put out new ones. Then that's fine. We'll play like that from now on.
And then keep going. Keep now. Some of them were
this
like
was here.
that was
that
new.
came out later.
That was new.
That's the only
one of these. I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, sorry, I did miss.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean put them in the discard pile.
Well, I'm gonna shuffle them back.
Yes, that'd be great, but not the other ones.
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was ramping up kind of slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was nothing we could possibly do with 3 and 4s.
Yep.
Shuffle these.
Yeah, you put them all in this. Yeah.
I apologize. All right. Well, that'll.
Can I do this now?
I bet now we can do some things.
Much more likely.
I agree.
Yeah, these are like mostly doable.
Some of them
are. I am going to attempt this one here. I think I can do it on my own. I'm going to look at the next 3 cards and play one without an action.
Okay.
This all looks really good, considering what I need. So I am going to, just to make sure I have everything, I'm going to get this reactor for 2 actions and play it, and play it without an action.
Right. So now you have 3 actions.
Now I've got 3 full actions.
3 actions.
Now I've got 2 actions. Now I have 1 action. Now I have 2 actions. This does have danger on it. It does have a little bit.
You mean you roll the die? I think.
Yes.
First, technically.
Nothing.
All right.
So it doesn't matter because I've got the thruster, but I do draw the cards regardless. Sure. So. And I don't need to play anything else. So.
All right. You get a prestige, 2 credits, and a card.
A prestige is here. 2 credits is here. A card blind would give me one of these symbols if I want it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? There's some good things here. That's a 3, but it's something. Give me a reactor card, please.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. This is here, and I shuffle.
And do you want to buy anything at the end of your turn?
I can buy, can't I? No, I've only got the 2. As an action, I can play a damage 1 as a damage 3, and then I have to add a miss to my discard.
Okay. Sounds great.
So that's not great.
All right, me.
Well, yes, you don't have to do it.
No, I don't.
You don't.
I also can't sell it.
Yeah,
well, yeah, this sucks for me.
All got our problems.
That was... Alright, that was that.
Sure, I will go for that. Obviously, I can do that.
Yes, anybody can do that.
There are no dice. And
No dice.
That and that.
Yep.
And I have an objective for it, I guess.
Really?
Yeah. Complete a kill contract alone.
This is an explore contract.
Oh, complete an explore contract alone.
Yeah, I think we're keeping... No, we're keeping them here.
All right.
It doesn't say what to do with them, so I don't want to put them back.
I get $3.
Yes.
Regular price, $3.
Do I want to spend it?
No. New contract. Why do these all need freaking crew? I guess maybe I should just buy a crew member.
Might need them.
Yeah, it's just like, I would like a more useful crew member. Well, I guess I can get a $3 one now.
No. Screw that. I'll just buy this one.
Okay.
So it'll ramp up a little easier now that you have access to credits.
All right, new card. Gives you a miss and a double damage. Requirement is 2 less for damage if you don't play a shield. But not playing a shield could be bad. It could have negative consequences.
You might say that.
All right, I get a credit. I'm going to take objectives. All right, that looks potentially reasonable. The others are not good. And then I think I probably need to hire a crew member. Let me look at these jobbies.
Jobber.
Yeah, sure. I will hire this dude.
Everyone's quiet out there.
Too quiet. New crew member. Cost 2. Negate a hazard. Requirement for shield is 1 less. +1 card or +1 action. That seems really good for $2. I would have bought that if it had been there. These don't seem balanced. Whatever.
+1 card or +1 action.
Yeah.
So if you don't need the extra action, boom.
Yeah, it seems very flexible.
Very flexible.
Whatever, fine.
Whatever, I don't care.
Whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blah.
You don't say.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do say.
One of these days, maybe I will get the ability to actually complete one of these objectives. But not today.
That's 7 credits and 2 points. I can almost do this. I guess anyone wants to help out.
On what?
The damage and shield. Oh, I can't do it. I just can't. I can't. If I can get this and this, but I can't generate the actions in order to do all that stuff. So that's the problem.
That definitely sounds like a problem.
That would do it.
It definitely sounds like an issue.
I think I'm just gonna have to go with the backdoor method of just crawling away. Okay. Once per contract, you can discard up to 3 cards and draw an equal number. Nah. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's actually fairly good. Possibly.
Es posible.
I'll take this guy.
Okay.
And a new
crew member. Costs $3. Play as a shield. Reroll any number of your hazard dice.
See, I had a lot of these, a lot of the symbols. I just had one of the +2 actions, so I'm like, I'm still too short.
Yeah. The actions can be an issue.
I am getting $1.
Okay. Spezio slapped a dead booger on the screen.
There's your $1.
For those of you who have not contributed to the monthly challenge today, the monthly challenge is train theme games. We're going to play several train theme games in July.
Dan.
Which train theme games are you going to make her play?
I was thinking about Iron Dragon, actually. But it might take a little bit of convincing.
Might take a lot of convincing.
Yeah.
It would take a lot of convincing to get me to play Iron Dragon again. Never mind.
Oh, come on. It's a good crayon rail.
So that's longer than the standard crayon rail.
And we also have a versus challenge going. 7 Wonders Duel versus Imhotep Duel. So we have a duel.
I'm going to be dumb and try this by my own self.
Lone self. Do it.
All right. I have 1 action.
That's actually really
I have 2 actions. I have 3 actions.
An action counter.
I have 2 actions.
2 actions.
Now I got problems.
Now you got problems.
So I have 2 actions left.
2 actions left. I've got your action challenge.
All right. Well, I've got still left 2 actions.
Yes.
I'm not using the ability. I mean,
it gets the crew member out.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I have 1 action.
1 action. Hopefully you got a reactor.
Bang.
Bang! Did it.
And I still have 2 actions left.
Yes. If you want to use shields to block.
Well, let me see if I need to. Not that it matters very much. I just have to roll 1 die.
That's a 0.
Yeah, I had a shield, so anyway.
Looks good.
Done.
Did it. 3 credits, 1 prestige.
Woot. Woot, I said. Did I actually accomplish anything? Let me actually check and see if I accomplished anything with that. How many thrusters did I end up playing?
3, I think.
Yeah.
Thought you had 3.
Yeah, so play at least 3 thrusters in the same contract.
Woo! Yeah, you had to. The requirement was 3. You had to.
That's not thrusters. That's reactors.
Oh, that's react. Oh no, you played
did.
2. I thought you had 2 thrusters.
No.
And
I could have played. I had the action left to play the other one.
Yes,
so,
you did. But you do need to draw 2 cards for it.
Huh?
You would.
Oh yeah.
You would need to draw if you play it, you have to draw the 2 cards for it. So
that's fine.
It will cycle your hand faster, which
Yes,
is probably a good thing.
You are correct. You are correct. Stop being right.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry, but I am. I don't know. I'm conflicted right now. I'm conflicted right now.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's real nice. All right, so I have to look at. All right,
That's
so
nice.
what can I buy for $3? That's a 5.
That's a 5.
It's spendy.
It's ridiculous.
A bit spendy. Harumph.
Rumph, he says.
I'll spend 3 on this. Let me just make sure that this actually works for what I'm trying to accomplish. Yes. All right. So I spent all 3 of my dollars on this. I got a miss and a double damage.
Miss and a double.
Requirement is 2 less for damage if I don't play any shields. Why would I want to play shields? That's ridiculous.
I'm shields.
All right. I'm done. Carry on with your life.
Wayward son. I do have 2 shields. And, of course, they're both in my discard pile, and I have 3 left. Blah. So that's probably not going to happen, though. As one... Okay, so. Ship parts. I can discard 2 of the same card as 1 action to play as whatever I want. I can probably do it as many times as I want as long as I have double cards.
Yeah, as long as you have double cards.
As long as I have double cards.
As long as you got double cards. That's all I'm saying. As long as he has double cards.
As long as I have double cards, I can do what I want.
Do what you want, sir.
When I play them, do they go in a played area or do they go in the discard pile?
A played area.
Why? I think it played area like standard, but I can check the rules if you need me to. Why do you ask, sir?
Because I didn't know if he shuffled in when this thing recycles.
No.
I think things go. Let me check.
Because it has to be in play once you.
Yeah,
do
I tend to agree with that, but I will check the rules.
Fine with it. I just.
Yeah. No.
I think he stays in play.
Yes. I agree.
Oh yeah, he has to because of the requirements.
Right.
You are logical on that point.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so
might as well give it a shot.
When you're done with the contract, you discard play action cards from the play area and cards left in your hand.
And I don't lose anything for failing it, except taking damage possibly.
The respect of your peers.
And peer respect. I mean, that happens from time to time.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean that.
Just throwing that out there.
That happens. So, come on. That is a rescue contract.
Sure.
Boy, I wish I had that card that says play rescue contract without using shields, because I don't have any shields right now.
Oopsie.
Yeah. I am at 2 actions. I am at 1 action. I am still at 1 action. Look at the next 3 and play 1 without an action. So here's my shuffle. Mm-hmm. Play 1, discard others. 1, 2, 3. Play 1. I'm still at 2 actions, we have determined. Negate a hazard. Requirements for shield is 1 less, plus a card or plus an action. Mm-hmm. I am going to discard those. I have 2 actions. I've got this. Well, that sucks. Oh, requirements for shield is 1 less. I only need 2 shields, so that's good. Mm. I will, just to move my deck along, I will take the card instead of the action. Okay. Which, that puts me down to 1 action, and for a double, oh, I don't even need to play it like, it doesn't matter. Either way I go. I'm playing double thruster to get the second shield.
And 4 cards. No?
Yeah, I do actually get, no. Discard 2 of the same card as 1 action.
Oh.
So those actually would go to the discard.
Yes.
But I now have finished out of the shield. And if I had that objective, that would have been nice. But no, okay. I do not. I discarded it at the start of the game because there were no rescues out here. I'm like, all right.
Sorry.
1 more of these. That goes to the dead pile. I do actually need to roll this. Nothing.
Okay.
Though technically I did have 2 shields in play. Sure. For 3, I am going to take this Comac. Give me another reactor, please.
New card is cost 6. It gives you 2 shields. Each shield plate also counts as a damage. That seems really nice.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Seems really awesome. What you doing, Steph?
I guess I'll go after this one here.
By yourself?
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess I roll 2 of these. 3.
I just leave it.
Should have asked for help.
Nah.
What?
I just Leroyed. You're currently at 3 actions. You're currently at 2 actions.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see, so I cannot do it.
Should have asked for help.
No, I can't do it. Next.
Can you get enough shields out there to stop the 3 victory points you're about to lose?
Yes, you still get all the incoming.
I have 2 shields, so I lose 1.
Yeah. So that goes away.
Claim bounty. The quicker picker-upper.
Yes, so I've heard. Interesting. Interesting.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Can I do it myself? That's an interesting question.
That's a good question.
That's a darn good question. I think I probably can, but I'll try it. What have I got to lose? Don't answer that. All right. Roll 1 hazard die.
How about 2?
Well, that sucks a lot.
That sucks a lot.
All right. 2 actions. 1 action. 2 actions. Thinking.
That was your thinking thing. Your 2 actions are blinking.
Yeah, probably best just to end it like that because I only have to hit 1 damage since I don't play any shields. I'm not able to get enough shields to block it all anyway, so.
Oh, got you.
Better to.
So requirement is 2 less for those, so you have gotten it with what you have.
So I go up 1, but then I lose 2, which is annoying. But I get 3 credits.
2 or 3? Oh, did you
2.
play a shield?
No.
Oh, no, you rolled a 2. That's right. There was only 1 die. You're right.
Yeah.
You right.
So I do get 3 credits, which is slightly better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. We can provide one of those too, I'm sure, on demand.
On demand.
None of these were useful. What can I get for $3? Is this guy any good?
I want my $3.
Yeah, it's good to want things. That's not spectacular.
How about a fine ship part?
Most of these have gotten a little expensive.
Not that 2?
Well, I don't want it.
I know. Well, that's.
I mean, yes, but also no.
Yes, but no.
Yes, but no.
It's allies receive +1 card at the start of the contract. So, yes, but no.
We need to do more allying before I'm going to do that. I'm going to just sit here and look pretty.
He's so pretty.
I picked one.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you'd done that.
He's so pretty and witty and gay. Oh, which one of those can I do?
Possibly none of them.
That's an accurate statement.
I thought so.
It all depends on what I draw.
Sure. We should probably try allying again at some point to take on one of these bigger ones, but whatever. We'll see what happens.
You're all being greedy. Self-greedy.
Well, yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, no, I don't know. Stop badgering me.
I'm not badgering.
Not sure about that.
Gain an action for each hazard I block with a shield? Wow. It would suck if you rolled no hazards, because then you can't block them.
Yes, agreed. I agree with that statement.
That Magnomi is nice. Once per contract, I can discard up to 3 cards and draw an equal number. That's so good. Oh, yeah, for a coin, I can wipe one of these off, too.
Sure.
1.
Yeah, you only have 1 coin.
1, yeah, shucks.
There ain't nothing you can buy for free.
Yeah. Use the special ability of anyone face-up crew in the armory. Those are all relatively inexpensive. I can... for 0 risk, I can do this Kill Slavers. Why not? I mean...
Which one is that? I'm sorry. Well, yeah. Then
So, I mean, it's...
0 risk, little reward. You get 4 credits. I mean, that's something.
That's not horrible. It does put me at 5 credits. And, I mean... No risk.
Are you buying anything?
I looked. I didn't see anything great. I mean, there are good things.
Picky.
I think I'm going to retrieve a crew member with Bear. I love this B3 AR. He's Bear.
All right. Costs you 2 credits, I think.
Yeah, it does.
New crew member. Costs 3. +3 actions or draw an objective. I think +3 actions is generally a better move, but what do I know? Than a random objective. What do I know?
Depends. Those are points.
If you can fulfill them.
Yes.
Which in my case is a big if.
If.
Believe me. Believe you me.
Believe you me. Oh, crap.
Let's see what Steph does.
Hey, Steph. Wow, that 2 victory points is looking tasty, but man, that's a long hill to climb.
Oh, somebody could ally and we could do stuff together. That's a thing that could happen.
How do you feel about that one?
Right now, my hand isn't great for anything that's that big. It has had a bad draw. So it's not. I can't contribute very much to that.
That qualifies for a Leroy right there.
Okay.
I'm spending bits like I collect them all the time.
Was it bits? Points.
I keep points. I'm spending awesome channel points just like this. all over the channel. Steph just rage quit. Steph is being really quiet right now. Yeah. You know what did it? It was this. I fully claim responsibility for...
Yes, it is.
Because I am always the traitor, and that has ruined allying for this game. For the rest of the game.
Yeah, I'll just take a point. I'll just take a coin and a card.
Coin and a card. She must not have had a good draw for the easy ones. I mean, they're shields. You sort of have to have shields for it. And if you have no shields, you can't risk it.
It's true.
I mean, you can, but
you can't.
It's not worth it.
I don't think anything
that is the points area. You should probably not rage around that area, Steph. Just throwing it out there.
I didn't.
Who needs points?
Well, you bumped Dan like he was in your way in traffic.
All right.
It's fair. You done?
Yep.
All right.
You done?
All right. I'm going to take a coin.
That seems
an
like a
objective.
thing to do.
Maybe one of these will be good. Nope. Negatory.
Nope.
And then I kind of want to save up for one of the bigger ship parts, but that just seems. I'd hate to go the whole turn without buying anything.
I don't know.
It's nuts. All right, let's spend 3 on this Mr. Triple Action guy.
Triple Action. The new one, Celapelion. Subtract 1 from any requirement.
Well, that's nice.
Plus a card and an action.
That seems nice. How much does it cost?
4.
No, I'm sure. Probably worth it.
This is a no-brainer for me because I have one of these, which gives me 2, and I'm down to 1, and that's it.
Yeah, sure. Nice work if you can get it.
Nice work, and I got it. So that gives me 3 coins, and with 1 more of my own coins, I think I'll take Celapelion.
Sure.
Because she seems really fantastic.
Nice work if you can get it.
Meg Galak came up. Trash a card from your hand. There it is, guys. Subtract 2 from any requirement plus an action.
Okay.
And you get to trash a card from your hand? It's freaking fantastic is what that is.
It sounds nice. I feel like that's
do you have a lot of blue in your hand?
A lot of blue? No.
Do you have 3?
No.
Notice she doesn't even ask me.
No.
It's like
we're done.
Sorry, my draws have not been good, and I would like a ship part that gives me more blue cards. But
well, I was gonna do that.
Dan, do you have a spare room? I can curl up in your luggage and you can take me back to Boston. She might kick me out after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite possible.
It seems likely.
Sorry for your loss.
Wow. Yeah.
No, I really need more blue cards, and there's been 1 ship part that had them. Sorry, there are 2. You each have one of those ship parts. The only 2 that come to give you blue cards.
I have 2 blue ship parts.
You guys have been buying. Yeah, I've not had a shot at any of them yet, so it's not. It's not a great situation. It's not a great situation.
It's the troll face with the fantastic hair.
I mean, is there any that you can do with I have all the damage for anything that you want.
Damage for days.
I mean,
we could all ally together.
Maybe the thruster one.
Happy
because I only
family.
need 3 thrusters, and I have... It's possible.
I don't have any with that, though, so that's my concern.
Well, I have 2 in my hand. If I can manage to get another one and have enough actions to play it, I mean, I'm not saying it's definite, it's possible. If I can combo enough stuff together, I can't promise anything.
Combo breaker.
My draws have been ridiculously bad, but it's at least possible.
Okay.
Combo.
What are you proposing?
Mega combo.
I don't know.
Fine, I'll take the baby ones.
What do you want for your shot at it?
What do you want?
What do you
I
want?
don't know.
I would happy to take 2 credits of prestige and roll one of the dice.
There's no credits on that card. So try
sorry.
again.
I'll take one of the cards. I'll take one card. I'll take one card. You can take everything else, and you roll both dice. How's that?
Fine. Done.
This one here?
No, this one.
This one? There are no credits
Yes.
on that card. How about that?
All right.
I played my first shot for free, which is
Bing.
a double shot for 5 kill.
Nice.
And then the reactor and a shield. It doesn't
Wait,
matter.
what? You play a double shot for free?
5. Yeah.
As that?
Yeah, and it deals 5 damage.
They combine.
Yeah.
Play your first damage for
10 to
free.
agree.
As an
I don't even need to play the reactor. I could just play that for free.
Yeah. And you're rolling both
that
dice.
that is I will protest that one. That is
Why?
as an action you get the special thing.
Right.
That is not, you are not playing an action. You are not playing a damage for an action. It will take you playing your reactor to hit that as the first shot.
So she can play the reactor.
Yes, you can play the reactor first. That I'm okay with. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
in future,
it's not
doing-
clear how if they can combine or not. That's I would say it's unclear, but if you if you
it's
wanna,
not as an action.
you need to roll the dice though.
Yeah, it's not as an action.
All right,
That's not good.
Well, she still nets a point off the deal.
I'm just saying that
Right.
if you want
Yeah.
multiple actions, you got to play that first. And
All right.
yeah.
So what do I need to contribute to this?
This is also a free action, so.
what? Where I'm not
You should-
complaining about that
one
at
gets
all.
a
I'm
shield.
complaining about the Once you've done that, your turn is over because that's
No,
an action.
That can be done without using an action.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just this. If
Right.
she wants to play this,
She doesn't, but she doesn't have to play that.
fine. I'm just
Yeah.
saying in the
All right.
future.
All right. So we're done with the damage. I just have to apply 3 thrusters. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, because you have your discount.
Yeah. Okay. I'm working on it. 2 actions. 1 action. Well, now it's not so good.
I'm willing to check that out on the forums if you want me to.
Yeah,
That
go
is
ahead.
the
Yeah,
dark.
sorry. I was hoping I had to draw another reactor and I didn't, so I can't get enough thrusters out because I only have 1 action left. Sorry.
Okay.
I tried. We discard this anyway, though, right? Yee, that's big. Alright, well, let's look at this hand. Yeah, now, of course, I've got all the reactors and none of the other good stuff, so that's kind of not awesome.
So yeah, you're not actually playing a damage card. You are, as an action, you play a damage 1 and a damage 2. So even if you play your first damage for free, playing your second damage would cost that action. So you can't say, oh, this whole thing is free, because you're only playing your first damage card without using an action.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do this by myself. Reactor, reactor, shield, shield, and I don't need the thruster because the requirement for thruster is 1 less, and I have to roll a die. This one.
Yeah, you took the one I was going for. That's good.
Well, I blocked both of those. So I don't know why I bothered rolling.
Well,
Frankly,
it matters in some cases, but yeah.
yes. All right, I get 1 point and 3 credits. Is there anything I want to buy for 4 credits? All this stuff is very expensive. I say no. I'm going to sit on my cash. Like Scrooge McDuck. A lot of people don't know he was a Starship pilot. A lot of people don't know that.
It's not on there. I would...
I can read it either way.
Yeah, because it's not as an action. Even if you play your first one as no action, your second one is not free. It doesn't say play your first one as normal cost and play your second one for free.
Yeah, sure.
If it did, I'd be fine with it, but that's not.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's your turn.
It is my turn, which is why I'm wrapping it up.
Oh, and I forgot to actually discard this. After fulfilling it, and we get this, which looks pretty simple. Somebody could probably do that.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Probably do it.
It doesn't give a lot of good. Oh, it doesn't give a victory point, so let's give it a shot.
Sure. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Sometimes when you ask questions like that, you get answered.
Okay, so plus 2 actions. So I'm going to need that right off the bat. Somehow I have a contract in my
pile. How that happens.
I was like, yeah, if I draw that, what do I get?
You lose, sir. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Good day. Draw 2 cards, obviously, because I'm down to 1 action. Oh, crap. Well, now he's not discarded. Well, that sucks. Discard 2 of the same card. Is a crew card considered the same card?
I would say no. But who knows? You could look at the glossary in the back of the rulebook and see if it covers that.
Except there's no rulebook.
Sorry. Didn't know you needed that.
Yeah.
What am I looking at? Through that, it didn't seem important.
Same card.
It may not define that kind of thing. I'm saying if you're going to find it, it's...
Yeah, I'm looking. Crew cards are action cards that provide special abilities when played. Blah, 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 blah.
Yes. Agreed.
So 2 of the same type of card. I think that... I mean, they have their own icon up there in the corner.
So I'm going to say it's... I mean, yeah, maybe? I don't know. Sure, you can say that 2 crew are the same. Why not?
Why not? Because rules, man. Rules.
Yeah, okay.
It is an action card. Yep. There are 6 different types of cards there. It doesn't say there are 6, but there are 6 distinct action cards.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, that's the only thing that's going to save me, fortunately.
Fine,
so that's
sure.
That is the... Oh, no.
What are you trying to accomplish?
No, I'm playing it as a thruster, which will let me play the shield.
Wait, how'd you get 2 actions?
The thruster.
Oh, that doesn't count as an action?
This...
A thruster gives you 2 cards. You mean a reactor?
A reactor, yes. Sorry.
Okay, that's what
a reactor.
Me.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Then I agree.
Discard 2 of the same card as an action and play as a shield, thruster, reactor, or damage 1.
Yeah, all right, so it's a reactor.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I assume it gives me 2 actions because I'm playing it as
it's a reactor.
So, yeah.
Fine.
And the shield is there, so I did not take the damage.
You get 1 point and 2 credits.
Worst case scenario would have gained 1 and lost 1.
All right, new one. This is a big monster.
That's a horrible monster.
Maybe we should ally at some point to do something.
You guys have been allying.
Not effectively.
I've been the one that's been out of this allying loop after
we can't trust you.
No, you can't trust me anymore, I guess. Well, I just killed the mood on this entire game. Frack.
I don't know what you expected to happen.
Oh, I also needed 1 less reactor. Didn't even need it. It doesn't matter.
No.
Did not even matter.
Didn't matter.
Did I want to buy any of this crap? Probably not.
Probably not, but you can.
Oh.
Just looking. Huh. Well, that's nice if you like
Play
this sort of
as a
thing.
shield. No.
What you doing, Steph?
I don't like any of
I'll
it.
just get a coin.
Okay. You buying anything then?
I may have to start resorting to popping those guys.
And then I can do an optional discard a contract and replace it.
Yeah, for $1.
Oh, that's not what it says.
Wait, where?
Oh, a contract. The contract is this.
Well,
So,
I guess I missed. It didn't highlight that very well.
I thought it was, any of these three. You can No?
If you stay at base, you can do a contract for free, I guess, but it did not highlight that in the rules very carefully.
Oh, if you stay at base, that's what I had asked before.
Sorry.
I'm just reading my player aid.
Yeah, it probably is in there.
Yes. If desired, replace an available contract with one from the top of the contract.
Go
ahead. I thought you said it.
Well, I may have said it and then I forgot it.
Yeah, because when I asked, you're like, yeah, it just cost you $1, and I'm like,
no,
because everything. But that was when everything was bad out here.
Yeah. All right. So.
And then it was not.
Would somebody who doesn't have a lot of victory points like to help me accomplish this? I can do all the damage in like one shield.
Somebody who doesn't have a lot of victory points.
I can do all the damage in one shield, but I can't accomplish the other shield.
What do I get for it?
Well, what do you want for contributing 2 shields?
What are you gonna give me?
How about you contribute 2 shields and roll 1 die, and you get both. You can get 1 credit and both points.
1 credit out of 7.
All right, 2 credits and both victory points.
I got some shields.
All right.
Oh, come on.
Fine. So I will roll 1 die. So that gives me 3 actions. Bonkety, bonkety, bonkety.
Bonkety, bonkety, bonkety.
All right, done. So you get 2 points, 2 credits. I get 5 credits.
I got 2 shields.
New contracts.
Nice.
All right.
Damn it, respect my authority.
Now I can buy something. I will buy this for 5. That gives me a shield. And I gain an action for every hazard I block with a shield. I realize it doesn't combo very well with this, but whatever.
At the start of a contract, plus 2 cards if you have no damage in your hand. Well, that's nice. I rarely have damage cards in my hand.
How delightful.
How delightful.
How delightful. One of these days, I'm going to accomplish
Pow, right in
another
the
objective.
kisser.
No, I'm going to accomplish another objective, but it ain't today.
Ain't today.
It ain't today.
I think you should all vote for Imhotep Duel, the better game. But you're probably right, Timon.
That could be really bad.
Today's the last day to vote for that,
actions,
by the way.
2 actions, 1 action.
Look at that potential. I just want the trains.
That's 8 credits. Man, that looks so nice.
Dr. Sam would prefer to see Imhotep.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
Wrong.
What time is it, actually?
8:26.
You're fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
There you go.
I thought you said we started late, and we didn't.
We didn't start late.
You said that earlier.
No.
What?
Okay. All right. Fine.
I don't know where we are. Is it my turn?
No, it's my turn, and I was counting things.
Gotcha.
1, 2.
Not those things. I can't make 2 things count as an ally. That's for darn sure.
Says 3 days.
2 actions, 3 actions, 2
No,
actions,
it always
1
goes
action.
till Wednesday. And then on Friday I make a new one for the next week. Which we have tons of games to play. So
And 2 of my allies are in the
really?
Dan
den.
was here, so we played about 1 billion games this past 4 days.
It's true. It's true.
So you have till tonight.
Till tonight. No, I can't possibly do any of those.
Yes, we will.
Unless anybody wants to ally with me.
Not very much, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No. Wasn't on my list of things to do today.
List of things to do? Not help Michael.
Terraforming Mars Ares is definitely on the schedule. We'll be playing that probably Sunday.
That's one shield. One of my allies makes me have... Oh, there's my requirements for shield is one less. Yeah, I just don't see how I can do it. So I get one of these. Yeah, you guys aren't going to ally with me, so...
I mean, maybe someday I'll consider it.
Probably not going to happen. I'll just take it.
If you make me a good enough offer, I'll think about it. Steph's probably never going to do that again.
No, Steph is... No Michael, no more all the time. Discard that. Put in another one. And that... I've got 5.
Weird, and you got Terraforming Mars, the real game, or the Ares Expedition, or Ares...
Ares Expedition is correct.
That's it.
Yes.
You've never played it before.
I don't think I'm going to buy anybody.
Wow.
Play as a shield. Reroll any number of hazard dice. But not +1 action. That's not good.
Yeah, well...
Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Would I have done it? Would have drawn those. Nope, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
What's Steph going to do?
I'm going to draw 2 of these.
Take a coin.
Yep. Keep one of these.
Yep.
Sure. And I'm done.
Alright, I'll take a coin.
Coin.
Sure, I'll kill one of these.
It is very close in a word to expansion.
Do I actually want to buy something? Probably not. Probably not, but let's have a looky.
You've already maxed out your voting.
What?
I got you. Weirden already spent all of her voting power.
Nope. I am going to just stop and whatever. I'm waiting for specific cards to come up and they're not coming up.
I got you.
Great. It's not great.
Not great.
It's not great. My combos are not working for me. I don't care for it.
When I play Celipelion, do I have to specify the requirement that I'm... Yeah, subtract 1 from any requirement.
I think you have to specify, yeah.
As soon as I play it.
I would certainly think so. I don't know how
I wouldn't.
Before drawing the card. I'm fine with it. I'm open to interpretation either way.
I would think so, but who knows?
I'm going to go after this 4-3, just because requirements for reactors is 1 less. So it's really a 3-3.
Okay.
I think I can do it.
You got to get 3 different crew.
What?
You got to get 3 crew.
I've got 2 in my hand, so that's probably a good sign.
Sure.
I'm going to roll these dice. I've got 1 hazard, which is not bad.
T-Bot really wants to see 7 Wonders duel.
I do too, because Steph hates it more than 7 Wonders. So I now have 3 actions.
Well, she doesn't hate 7 Wonders.
No, she does not.
It's my top 5 favorite game of all time.
Right, so, I mean...
No, so it's sort of hard to get, above that.
It is.
So I still have 3 actions. Mm-hmm. That's plus a card. Was it any good? 3 actions. Look at the next 3 cards. Play 1 without an action. Thank goodness I have a thruster to get me more cards. I mean, this is not looking good, guys. Still have 3 actions. Discarding these. 2 actions. No, I played 1. I still have the 3 actions. And I get +1 action, so still have 3. Oh, I got it. 2, 1, and I'm subtracting the. Well, I don't need it because of the lowering of the requirement. Unfortunately, I'm going to take the damage, which means I go up 2, down 1, because I have no shields I can play because I don't have a pair. And 8 credits.
Seems good.
Credits is good.
Credits is good.
Where's the contract?
Scooched it.
That's how you get them in your deck.
That's how. That's. Thanks for that. 3, 6, 8. Don't want to buy anything.
It's a lot of money. You should probably buy something.
Yeah, there's a lot of these I don't really want.
Yeah, all right. Welcome to my life.
Oh, I know.
Welcome to my life.
Really hard.
+2 cards when I play my first damage card. I mean, that turns all those into thrusters, so that's not bad.
Sure.
Each shield played also counts as a damage. If I have a contract that says kill one of these without playing any damage, if you're counting it as a damage, you're not playing any damage. I mean, you still have to fulfill the cards.
I mean, you counts as playing a damage. I would say no, but I don't know.
But well, then how do you ever fulfill those
Your
without?
ally has to play the damage. Doesn't say that none is played. It says you didn't play any.
Play no damage cards. This says
it's open to interpretation.
play no damage
has
cards.
to do it, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you get.
Or reduce the requirement enough that it doesn't.
Yeah, reducing the requirement.
Reducing the requirement would also. I don't know. I mean, yes, there's a lot of ambiguities and things like that that are not really answered. It's not.
Well, and there's nothing I want.
I don't know.
Next.
Okay.
Like I could easily.
I mean,
manage it.
I'm
I could
stuck to
manage-
not being able to do anything because nobody allies with me. So.
Well, I'm willing to ally with you if you make me a good enough offer.
Yeah.
But my hands haven't been that great for doing. I would suggest that if my hands were better to accomplish anything that was out here, they're not been good. So it's like I'm not gonna like. Well, I don't want to go into a whole negotiation and then just fail anyway. It's kind of waste of time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, do you want to do a negotiation with that one? Anybody?
I can't contribute very much to it. And by not very much, I mean possibly nothing at all. So, I mean, that's... my hand's not great for it right now. That's the problem.
My hand is also not great for it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Just need 2 yellows, baby.
I'm thrilled you actually asked me.
All right, if you really can handle all the damage, I could try, but I've only got 1... Well, remember, if I'm in, we only need 1 yellow less. I could certainly contribute a yellow.
How about an orange?
If the yellow gets me an orange, then probably I could, but I'd have to make sure it gets drawn.
And what do you want from this?
I can contribute definitely an orange, but probably nothing less left.
I would say I roll 1 die, I get 1 point, I get $3.
$3, 1. Yeah, that's like split down the middle. Yeah, all right, let's do it.
Fine.
Let's see if I can.
You need to roll 2 dice. You probably should see how many hazards you have to do.
No hazards at all. How about yours? No hazards at all. How about that? Seems good.
Lots of actions.
Yeah,
Well,
so you have...
That was 2, 1,
2,
2,
3.
3 actions.
And 5 damage.
2, 1.
That's all I do.
So you need 1 damage and
1 thruster.
technically 1 thruster, yes.
1 damage, 1 thruster.
I could have helped with that.
I'm working on it. Bonkety bonk.
3,
Yes.
2,
Shuffle.
Shuffle.
How many actions do I have left?
2.
One.
Hey, Pook.
Well, damn it. I can play...
I just damned it.
Oh, well, actually, I didn't play any shield, so the requirement for damage is 2 less. So we're good. Because, like, I got this guy, but I've not can't draw any freaking damage to play with him.
Yeah, you didn't even need it.
Yeah.
So you had it.
Yep.
So, ba-boom.
Ba-boom,
Okay.
ba-boom. So you get,
take your points.
You get 2 points, and I said I was taking 1, and then you get $6, and I get 3.
So, complete a contract with 2 or more hazard dice targeting me.
Yep. Agreed.
It's 1 point.
Yay.
Anything else?
Suggestion to players playing: do not play Saboteur cards at the start of the game.
Agreed.
Probably good advice.
I'm going to end my turn with 8 or more credits.
Nice. Very nice. Alright. I am going to draw another contract here. Those all look... Alright, that could be... Yeah, that doesn't look real doable. I'm going to go on a sea cruise here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard... arbitrarily discard that because I don't like it.
Don't like it. Not one bit.
Wow, 8 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay $1 to flush a card just because I'm sick of some of these cards sitting here. I'm sick of them.
Sick.
How's it going, Pook? Everybody wants you to vote for the weekly challenge.
That really didn't help very much, but I'm still going to buy something. This is just not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I need a blue part. I have not seen a blue part in a very, very long time.
It's because we haven't been buying parts.
Yeah, well. I will actually hire this crew member, which lets you trash a card. That seems like it might be useful. New crew member.
New crew member.
Cost 2. Plus 2 cards, optional trash a card, but no action replacement.
Yeah, I like the Ares expedition game.
Yes, it's really good.
Yeah, so we'll definitely be playing that sometime soon.
It's not possible for me to do any of this because I have a split hand. I literally have one of everything.
It's not great.
Except a miss.
Oh, miss.
So I'm going to draw... when do these refresh?
As soon as you take one, they refresh.
Oh, well, that's good to know because I guess I'll take a Ventus just to get other things out. Oh, yeah, I get one of those, don't I?
Hey, look, one of them came up. Your first rack gets your rack. Your first rack you played gives an extra action. That's nice. That's real nice.
For 4, I'm going to disappoint Dan.
Yes, yes, you will.
Because of this.
Here, take your stinking reactor.
Also give me a point. I did not want it, but I had to do something to pull those out.
It gives you a miss, plus you play miss cards as a shield, thruster, reactor, or damage 1. So
does this go up here or does this stay down here?
I have no idea.
I also do not know.
I think it goes away.
I think so as well. Oh wow, that makes those really nice.
Yeah.
If someone did give me, I think someone did give me a
point.
point. Someone did.
All right.
I have to pass my turn.
I went to the store, so I'm gonna kill something. What do I not? I don't like 8 damage things.
Oh. No, these are contracts, right?
No, those are objectives.
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot to actually do this when I did last turn. And I went to base.
Yeah, and I'm now there, so you put yours on the bottom first, and I will then. Yes.
I have all these contradictory things about buying different parts. I can't possibly achieve all of them, or maybe any of them. This is the way this is going.
Agreed.
All right, neat. I'm going to take my turn to get one of these.
Yeah, good luck with getting everybody on board on a contract.
Yeah, and then I will buy
so
something.
Bad. I mean, maybe, but probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Sure, I'll just pay $4 to take this thing. Oh, that's at the start of a contract, +2 cards if you have no damage cards in your hand.
Don't forget your damage, your triple damage.
Yeah, it's a triple
card.
damage card.
That's really nice.
It's really nice. Hey, look, it's blue.
Oh, I could buy more.
There's your blues, Dan, right there.
Show's probably just gonna buy it.
No. I
The
want
double damage on
this one, but I can. Dang it.
So you can dang it?
Your first thruster played negates an entire hazard die.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Your choice of hazard die.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
So I completed that stupid contract.
Stupid contract.
Objectives.
Objective.
So get a point.
Ooh,
Did you just do 1 or 2 this turn?
I just did one.
Wow, you
All
can
right.
do multiple, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
And
I
I'm
don't
done.
rule against it. All right, my hand
It's
is
over 9,000.
my hand is absolute garbage, so I'll do that. I'll flush that because I'm not going to do it, and I don't want one of you damage-dealing yahoos to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess there's one of these. I guess I'll take it. I mean, maybe you're supposed to recycle these, but it doesn't say to do that. So.
Yeah. It doesn't say, so yeah.
All right, so I will purchase that blue thing. That's $4.
Chain games for the win.
That gives me a miss and a double. And then I can finally complete...
Is one of each.
Have, well, one of everything except purple.
Yes.
So I get a point.
Woo. Woo, woo.
And then I am done. So
Dun,
very,
dun,
very,
dun.
very done.
Sound like you don't like this game.
It's got a problem a lot of deck builders do that don't really do anything with the cards that's that interesting. It's just that, you know, the cards are not very interesting, right? The crew cards are the only thing that are really different. The base cards, you got damage 2, damage 3. Those are the only new cards. Plus the crew, you don't get that many crew. So you're just churning through this and trying to accomplish this stuff.
Right.
It's very repetitious. Now, we're probably playing wrong in the sense that we should be negotiating more to complete these things faster. But with 3 players, it's difficult to do that. With more players, there's more opportunity to do that, to negotiate intelligently for this stuff. So it may work better with more players. I think it's going to take too long, honestly. It's not doing a lot for me because...
Yeah.
But I've found with a lot of deck builder games that the deck building is not super interesting. They're trying to focus on other stuff, and the other stuff's then not that interesting.
Right.
The problem is that the deck building is so random. The draws can be very streaky. It's like there's not a lot of ways to prune your deck.
Or manipulate what you have.
Or manipulate what your deck. So it's like, oh, I get
Well, this does give you ways to do that.
some, but it's very chancy.
But there's also some other weirdnesses about it. Let me explain it specifically using this mission here. So notice it's 4 reactors and 4 thrusters. You are not going to be able to play 4 thrusters without playing probably close to 4 reactors, or at least a couple of them. I mean, am I right?
Yeah.
And it takes 1 to play those anyway. So that's what I'm actually going for. My first reactor is an extra action, so I'm technically at 3-4. That's down to 3. Drawing 2 more. That's down to 2. Drawing 2 more.
There's a missing contract here.
He's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sorry.
let me 3, 4, 3, 2. Back up to 3. Negate a hazard. Still 3 plus a card and an action. Because yeah. So this hazard is gone. I'm at 3. You come up with... Subtract 1 from any requirement, so 1 less thruster is 2. Look at the next 3 cards in the draw pile. Play 1 without an action, discard the others. Playing this without an action, which is plus 2 cards. That is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for 1 less and the 1 less. So that's got it. And I played...
Scott wants to know what you think about doing Imperium.
I
feel the same way Dan does, for what it's worth.
It had similar issues to this. It's more interesting than this. There's a lot more variety in the cards. There's a lot more things to do. Here, there's only one thing to do: complete contracts. Right? Objectives are very minor. So Dune Imperium definitely has more things to do, more interesting stuff going on. The cards have more variety. So it's certainly more interesting. I felt that it felt a little underdeveloped.
I'm waiting on him, so I can't move forward.
All right, tell us what you want to say.
No, it's he can continue. I've got a lot to do.
We can talk more later. I think Dune Imperium.
I've got a lot to do.
Let's let Michael finish his turn. Dune Imperium, I think, is better game than this, but it is underdeveloped and has too many rough edges for me. But certainly more interesting than this. But carry on. We can discuss this more later.
So,
I have more things to say.
I bought a lot of crew so that I could someday play this card. Steph has given me my point for it. I get 2 pushes and $7.
Huzzah.
3, 6, 7. Ditch all my stuff. Throw that over there, and I'm going to buy some ship parts.
Yay, ship parts.
Yay, ship parts. 3, 6. Once per contract, I can discard up to 3 cards and draw an equal number. That's that.
You get to see a new one.
3, 6. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
It may not matter, but you get
3,
to see it.
6, 7. Take this one.
You need 2 blue and 2 purple or something.
2 Sorelia.
All right, you win.
Woo!
Do we finish the round?
No.
Nope.
We finished the turn.
We finished. I finished at the end of my turn if I have it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So. Right. So my
Now
thought,
you can talk about Dune.
Yeah. So go do Imperium later, but let's finish talking about this game.
Okay.
It's in front of us. So my problem with this is a problem with a lot of deck building games that don't focus on the deck building. This is a very common thing. People say, "Oh, let's make a deck building game that also does X." Right. And then the problem is that usually the deck building is pretty underbaked, right? So again, you've got basic cards, you've got upgrades to one of those types of cards, and then you've got a small number of other cards. Then you've got modifiers to your stuff. Okay, but you have a very small selection of things that come up, right? The crew, you have 3 crew at any one time. You can't even buy blind off the top. It's very expensive to flush one. Like if we're $1 to flush the display.
The whole display, that would be great.
Right, or something like that. It's $1 to flush 1 card. The problem is it's just you're just out of churning. The problem with the deck building is that when you have a lot of ability to manipulate, is you get a lot of dead draws. It's like I had my last draw was this. So I reactor, great, lots of actions, and then I can't get any more cards. So literally, I can just play a shield and
a damage, a shield, and a miss. So yeah.
Now
I think what it's trying to tell you is that you need other people to help.
Right, you need allies,
and you need to negotiate. And this is probably more of a negotiation game. So if that's your kind of thing, then you'll like that more.
But I still think 3 is not the best number for the negotiation.
Though clearly it doesn't. No.
Oh, I thought
we did manage to finish the game, but it felt like kind of a grind.
Clearly
we started
poorly.
So we started wrong.
It wasn't enjoyable at any point.
Clearly, it did not matter whether negotiation happened or not.
Yeah, it is possible to do it.
I didn't negotiate. You guys shut me out of the negotiation, so I just ground through on my own.
It is possible to grind through stuff, obviously. I don't find it very exciting or entertaining. That's me.
My problem with the not going all the way back to the flushing one single contract out of the display or flushing one thing for 1 credit is, all right, I take this one out, this difficult one. And then I'm going to bring up something that Steph and Dan are both going to have a shot at before it gets around to me. Now, if I flush the whole pack, I've got a chance that something good might be there.
Right.
Even if there are multiple bad ones that come up.
Yeah.
And I think that's, again, another weakness.
Yeah, so I feel bad we did miss the rule about flushing something for free when you stay at base, but also, again, you're just giving opportunity to all the other players to do it before you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, one card.
Yeah. It's one
8 cards would have been better. I would have even paid for it.
Right, so, yeah, I think to make the game possibly interesting, you probably need to play with 4 or 5, because and then negotiate a lot to complete things. And then I'm sure the game works better. Is it really worth all of this? I don't know. I say no. To me, the game doesn't need to be deck building particularly. I'm not sure that people have this idea that deck building is just this thing you can just
throw at a game and it makes it superior.
It's like why? To me, it needs to justify itself more. Dominion, totally. Like, it's not my favorite as a game or anything, but it does.
Thunderstone works as a deck builder.
Yeah, I've only played that once. I can't really comment on it.
Right.
But, and there are other games that work as deck builders. Or at least are more interesting than this, even if I don't think this justifies the deck building aspect.
I do think it is better with 3 players than 2 players.
Absolutely better with 3 players. Mm-hmm. And maybe even
better
better with 4 players.
Yeah, if you're going into it as a 2-player game, I would probably just say play a different deck builder. Just because it says 2 on the box, but really it doesn't shine.
I suspect this wants more players, and then the players have to be willing to negotiate to complete things, and then it'll go faster so it doesn't feel like a slog. It felt kind of like a slog. Just too many turns where you can't do anything. But I still think even with negotiation, there's too many. Without the ability to prune your deck more or manipulate your draws, there's too many dead hands. Where, like the one I showed you, it's like, okay, great, I got no ability to draw more cards, so I can have all the actions in the world and nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
Right.
It needs more like ship parts that give you extra draws. I mean, there are a few, but there weren't enough. And the problem with the objectives is like, okay, I'd have to ignore, to really craft my ship properly, I would need to totally ignore the objectives, because I had like 1 million that wanted ship parts. They're all contradictory. To complete any one of them, I have to very carefully prune what I'm buying. And maybe I shouldn't have done that, but...
There's also some difficulties with... Okay, so yours was good in that it's one of each of the colors except for purple.
I had several others.
Right, but I mean, the one that you had was good for that because... I get 1 shield, I get 1 damage, I get 1 reactor, I get 1 thruster.
That was fine, but yeah.
My problem was, hey, get a bunch of blue parts, that's going to give you a bunch of reactors.
Yeah.
That's good if you've got thrusters to go with the reactors. So
right. I started with one that was 3 green, and it's like I decided I was not ever going to do that one.
Fortunately, I also got the one for thrusters, and one of my blues had a thruster on it. So I got balanced, but that's not always what's going to happen. I think on those contracts, I would literally have taken the reactor out of everything and just had reactors be generation of actions. Mm-hmm. Because you can't get 8 things without also playing reactors. Good luck for that, because there's nothing else that gives you actions.
Well, there's a few,
reactors.
Well, no, there's a few crew cards, like the one I had that gives you 3 actions. But there's not enough. It's really there's not enough that's really random if you get them.
Agreed.
Or like the ship part that whenever you block a hazard with a shield to get an action, there's so few and far between you can't predict you're going to get. That's really the problem with random stuff coming up. I usually have this issue with deck builders where all the cards you get are random, or almost all the cards you get are random. It's like, well, you can't. It's very hard to craft a strategy because you don't know if you see the cards that support it. You have to just fly by the seat of your pants, which is okay, but then the game needs to be shorter for me.
Yeah, that was.
Because like if you get stuff that doesn't mesh, then it just takes too long. It's a very long set.
I also think the setup really screwed our whole play.
Yes, I apologize for bollocksing that, but it only affected the first.
It only affected the first few turns. I mean,
that's a lot. I mean, I spent 3 turns doing nothing, getting money.
So did everybody else, though.
Yeah, but
even after that.
I think that
even
really slowed down the process, like you said during the game. It slowed down the process.
Even after we recycled everything back in, one mission that I could do. I don't know about you guys. There was only one mission out there.
Well,
that
yeah,
was even,
but because
and it
we
was like
both
what
did
3?
one.
It was 0 points and 3 whopping credits. I mean,
But on the first turn, imagine doing that instead of taking.
Yeah, no, we
Instead of taking
have a
one.
slightly faster start.
agreed.
Yeah, I mean,
We all basically started with two or 3 extra credits. I mean,
Yeah, so
I don't think it changed much.
it didn't change a lot. So
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
fine.
the game works and probably would be reasonable to play with more players if they're all in negotiation. I'm not super in negotiation. I probably wouldn't bother, but that's how I would do it if I were going to do it.
And I'm not saying it's a bad game. I mean,
No.
there are enjoyable aspects to it. I just think that there could have been a couple of tweaks made to it that would have made it a much better game.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's deck building seems arbitrary. I don't see why it needs to be deck building. It doesn't do anything very interesting with the deck building aspect.
Well, how else would we get the things to complete the missions? I mean, I don't know.
I don't have a great answer for that. But
Yeah.
honestly, I'd rather you buy dice in different colors and have to roll them or something like that. Then at least you know, okay, I always have these dice, and maybe with some dice mitigation or something like that. I realize it's turning into an entirely different game, but it's just like...
Here's one thing that could have been improved, all right? So we've got damage 1s and damage 2s and damage 3s, right?
Okay.
And you can add these in by all of those, upgrades that you can buy. Mm-hmm. Why is damage the only one that has upgraded things? Why can't there be improved thrusters?
I mean, I agree with
improved
that.
reactors.
I mean, yeah.
And even better than that, not just add a 2 into your deck. Kill a 1, upgrade it to a 2. Kill a 2, upgrade it to a 3. You want a deck builder? There's your improved
And
deck builder.
even spending money to get a level 2 or something, just
and you can't.
I mean, that would be
except
a
my
better-
ship parts, and that's fine.
Yeah, it needs, if you're going to do deck building, they need to commit to it more and have more ways of manipulating the deck. Not just, you can add some cards and very rarely prune one out. You need to commit to it more or it's not good. My opinion.
Because if had the blue ones come out that only gave me blue cards, feeding me with blue cards, I'd never be able to complete a contract. So I'm sort of, okay, I'm the thruster guy. Who needs me for thrusters? And that's all I do. I got what thrusters are in my hand.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why it is a negotiation ally sort of game. If you like those games...
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
Probably
sort of,
much more enjoyable.
I'm sort of curious as to like the design process. With the design process, we want to make a negotiation game with deck building, or is the design process, let's build the deck building game, and it's way too difficult to actually complete the advanced mission,
Right,
so we better
exactly.
add the... It
Exactly.
could have gone either way, I don't know.
They target it as a negotiation,
All right,
not as a deck building.
That's better.
So that is what they have
that's
marketing.
fine.
So
Well, that doesn't mean that's what they originally designed it as, but yes.
I don't
the
know about
marketing
that,
and the design might be different, It might, I mean, negotiation is so crucial to this.
Yes,
Well, I say that and then one without negotiation.
Yeah.
But
I think it's meant to be as
I agree.
negotiation.
So
I think it
So I
is.
agree they're marketing it properly.
Agreed.
It is certainly be better played with negotiation. So we didn't necessarily see the game at its best in this demo, but at least you understand how it works.
And don't play it 2-player. Just don't.
Yeah.
Because I don't really remember all of what happens, but there's a tableau of cards that both players can access, and
In one
if you
turn,
want, that player can be the ally. And if I remember correctly, I'm not sure about this, so don't quote me on it. I play with that set of cards, and then you play with that set of cards,
Correct.
and then it changes.
Yes.
No.
You see where this is going.
I'm responding to Scott.
Oh,
No.
you're responding to Scott.
No.
No, not for it's one tableau that we both use. And so I get first shot at that tableau every single time. That's not okay. Because what happens is I would get first shot at that contract, and then it would I would get to use, like, say, all the shields on that. And that's the one mission that takes shields. And Steph doesn't get anything if I'm first player. You can't do it that way. We house ruled it in a way that it was more fair
To basically snake
to
turns.
to snake the turns.
Mm-hmm.
I do 1, she does 2, back and forth like that. So she is first shot at the. But that's why that dummy player just did not work for us.
It should be three. I mean, the problem with today's market is if you don't market something that supports like 1 and 2, people yell at you, right?
Yeah. Oh, it happened. It was going to be that way with Warehouse, and
yeah. So
then we tested it with 2, and it worked.
I totally get why people want solitaire games and 2-player games, but not every game is going to work that way.
Agreed. And
there is a solitaire mode for this, I think.
But you know what? Some dummy hand mechanisms are not bad. I mean,
I'm not.
This one just is not.
I'm not arguing with that.
There has to be a different way of doing it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Or turn up a different.
This might work better as a solo game than a 2-player game.
Oh yeah, I mean, try to get to this in a certain number of turns.
I think there are solo rules in there.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm not saying the solo game and this is bad because it might not be. It just the 2-player.
Yes, there is a solo mode. And you haven't tried it yet.
No.
So.
Yeah, maybe it's good. I do not know. Right. Every game now sort of has to support that. It's just that people want that. And I totally get that, but not every game is going to do it well.
Especially if it's designed as a negotiation game.
Component quality, fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, they did a fantastic production here.
I think everything. It looks like a table hog, but this looks nice. With the spot UV on the...
it wasn't that bad. We managed to play in this area without any real difficulty.
Exactly.
We just had to overlap stuff a bit, so that was fine.
Card quality, fine. We didn't have a problem shuffling. And you got to shuffle a deck builder or sleeve it so you can side shuffle. That's fine. The plastic bits, great. With whatever things were Kickstarter, I don't know whether the boards came like this or what. Anyway, the metal coins, fantastic.
My only complaint is that, as always, white on black is hard to read.
White on black, yeah. It's a faded white on dark blue, ultimately black.
It's certainly not impossible to read, but it would be clearer, and the font's a little small. It's certainly doable, but it is harder to read than it absolutely has to be.
I think it's just because the font is just too small. I think they, granted. Yes, this looks a little difficult to read.
Time Roll. But what kind of money do they use in space?
Credits.
Well, but why? What are they made out of? He doesn't like metal.
They have to be made out of metal.
They don't have to be.
Come on.
Out of moon rocks.
Okay, Steph says moon rocks. Okay, it's hard to fit this in this box if the font is bigger. But look at this wasted space down here. You could fit it if you wanted to.
Yeah, so they're putting all this stuff, like the little thing that says encrypted at the top is meaningless.
Encrypted is meaningless.
The thing at the bottom is meaningless. The name, I'm willing to give them the name for flavor.
Yes.
But they could have made the text box bigger and blown up the font. Ditto for the ship parts, where are the ship parts? The ship parts are also hard to read. And again, the illustration is nice, but not meaningful. It's just flavor.
It is literally it's drawing flavor.
Yeah, and flavor is fine, but not at the expense of readability.
Right.
Because all the stuff in the bottom is important information. Yep. Also, they should not have. The color should have been better. So, like, the color is important.
Or make the manufacturer logo bigger.
Right.
That's what was your problem.
But like here, like this is yellow. What color is that? Well, it looks yellow and green. Well, it's yellow. It's a yellow card. It's the yellow manufacturer, but you can't tell from across tables easily because the illustration is both colors because it gives you a green card. Unlike most of the yellow cards, which give you thrusters, it's fine, but they shouldn't. The color coding should be more useful than that. My opinion.
I don't know how much the game is, Tyven. It might be $65 if you go to the website. It might be $65.
Yeah, but this was the Kickstarter edition too.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get.
I don't know what the retail is or what it includes.
You don't know what the differences are, other than the metal coins. You don't know what the differences are. The box says Kickstarter edition on the front, doesn't it?
This says.
Yes.
Even the rules says Kickstarter exclusive edition. The rule book is thick, but look at the color coding on it. I mean, you see the green and the blue and the red. The blue is the solo. The green is the normal. The red is the all the game setup and component stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, it is. Oh no, blue is not solo. Blue is glossary, but still, the sections are really easy to read. There, as you said, there were a lot of rules that it's easy to miss one and oops.
So I apologize for that.
It's fine.
I should have read it more carefully a second time. But,
it's fine.
It
happens.
You get the basic idea.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well.
Dan has chat head.
I think We'll be right back.
What?
I know.
Dan
Man.
as Chathead.
Yeah, I know.
It's all right.
So, yeah, I mean, we're not to say that this is a bad game. We think that there could have been a lot of tweaks to make it better.
There's definitely an audience for this.
There's definitely an audience.
Scythe is certainly a better game.
Okay.
Since we're comparing the price to Scythe. But,
Oh, are we? I didn't.
Well, somebody compared
I
the
was
price
like,
to Scythe.
what is that? Was
right,
yeah, that's
the games are not alike in any way, shape, or
right.
form.
They're not at
I was
all
thinking.
comparable, so yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hey, are we doing another game? Or?